How's your Merlot, Villet, Vola, Porot, France?
Red wine, and I don't know the difference. Tastes all the same. Red. So Daddy Joe, how is the wine?
It's not just a wine.
It's
I'm
an
drinking
experience.
a Merlot, Chateau, France. Although I cannot tell the difference between my $5 wine from Walmart. But it's pretty good.
There's Daddy Joe's dish, my salad, and there's Ribuggio's grilled cheese. Let's get you your grilled cheese. Had a great meal, had salmon and a glass of wine, and I'm very happy right now. It is day 2 of our San Diego adventure. It's foggy today and we are going to the USS Midway. That's a naval battleship. And this I'm doing for my father. Today is day 2 of our trip in San Diego. Hey guys, so we are going to the USS Midway, which is a naval ship. It is 1 mile away. The fee is $26 per person and $18 if you're a veteran. Come along. This is the convention center for San Diego and they host Comic-Con every year. And it is the most famous Comic-Con. You have to wait in line for 2 days for this. And they get celebrities who come and do talks. So the Cheesecake Factory is over there. This is the Grand Hyatt. So fancy it is. My dad is a World War II geek. He's obsessed with the artillery of World War II, the tactics of war of World War II. All of his Netflix is like World War II. In color. World War II, not in color. World War II remastered. That's my dad. My mom doesn't have any hobbies. She likes to watch Korean dramas. They last like 72 episodes. Later this evening, we are going to Anaheim for Disneyland. We are staying at the Grand California. Parking is $10, cash only. And there's the naval ship. It operated between 1942 to 2002, and it housed over 1 million soldiers and personnel. And it was used during the Cold War. Now it's a national monument, and it opened in 2004. This is the USS Midway. The USS Midway. It is behind me. It's huge. And this behind me is a harbor. Here's the San Diego skyline. There's the airport. Do you see the plane taking flight? There's another naval ship over there. Do you see that? That other naval ship. USS Midway. Here we come. So this is the hangar deck where they used to keep all the planes. And over here they have sample planes, and one of them is a replica because there are no more in existence. But I'm told that above is where the airplanes take flight. Above that there's also the tower where there's controllers and stuff. Below is an entire living station with post office, barber shop, hospital, x-ray machine. So very exciting. This way to enlisted sailors' bunks and forecastle. That's like a patient panel. This is a city on a boat, and every week they had to reship and put oil on this. They have their own generators. Hello, sir. Very crouched. Do you think we'll get lost? First aid kit with AED. Jet blast deflector. Area closed. Very low ceilinged. And they have this thing, which I think is on top of. Squadrons. Oh, VF-12 is intense. Oh no, this is like...
Bathroom.
Where's the toilet? They don't put it together? Oh, commanding officer's room. This is another commanding officer. Wow. Oh wow, look at this stuff. Oh, these are like, they have masks and everything and helmets. Look at this movie theater. It's a ready room. Yeah. This is a ready room and it's a briefing room. I'm telling you as I hear it. Photo reconnaissance, whatever that means. These are intense cables. So much wiring. What if one goes kazook? It's like hard to figure out. Thanks to sponsors. The Boeing company sponsors it. Jim McNary and men who cheated death once again and lived to fly another day. Hi, Tio. Oh, these are one of the first helicopters. Oh gosh, this helicopter is so archaic. Babe Blue, show me all the helicopters. Oh, you got it. Cool. There's another one. Thank you. Show me the other one. Whoa, you got it, dude. You got a third one. You got all of the helicopters. Good job.
Aru, can you
Oh, she's squatting like you, Daddy Joe. Look at this. Like father, like daughter.
Aru ji? Aru paru.
She's squatting like you. Just give her a
Paru
phone.
paru. Paru aeroplane. Plane.
That is a jet plane. Riding on a jet plane. Do you hear that sound of a missile? I hear it. Junior officers rank stateroom. The synopsis. So on the ship, you can only take a 2.5 minute shower because they want to conserve water. Water is the single most important resource on the ship, and they have to conserve it. So they splash, then stop the water, then soap, and then they turn on the water again once they've done soaping. So on this ship, it's hard to stop fires. You have to fight with what you have. And so what they used to do is add seawater with animal blood that they got and kind of disperse the flame and kill off the oxygen. Nowadays, they use detergent mixed with seawater to kind of slow the flame. MacGyver-ish. So I'm just done with the mess hall. They have an officer's area, senior officer's washroom. Then the rest of us eat out here. Somebody is plain tuckered out, and somebody has been a servant the whole time. This is the huge kitchen. Wow. This is where they serve the food. Back then, the portion sizes were much more reasonable. This is the barber shop. Laundry. Hotel service office. Civilians stay on board as long as 6 months. Wow. The admiral and captain's country.
Small one here.
Are you sure? It could be. Wow, that's another narrow.
Yeah.
Should hold the thing. Oh, it's really nice in here. Oh, they have an official bed. They have their own toilet. Okay, this is like.
Would you live in here?
Oh gosh, no. The chief of staff stateroom. Oh, it immediately got smaller. Post office was right here. Engine room.
Brutal job, but it's also the best job of my career because the stakes are as high as the rewards. Imagine commanding an aircraft carrier and being solely responsible for the safety of so many sailors in one of the most dangerous environments you can find anywhere.
This looks
It's
like
a
one of
humbling
the
responsibility.
Disney
One that I'll
animatronics.
value. Well, I'll have to finish my paperwork here. Flight ops are about to start.
This is the engine room. So this is the laundry facility. Wow, look at this. Keeping a crew of 4,500 looking clean and military is a role of a ship's laundry. Each week, over 1,000 laundry bags were delivered. Wow. Over 2 million pounds of laundry were processed each year. Daddy Joe, this is the job that I want. I would love to do this job. Every day, laundry, 10 times a day. 40-pound bags of dirty clothes from all over the ship to the laundry was hot and sweaty work. Those ladders were a real bear. This is where they iron. Mangles above become an essential feature of commercial and large-scale laundries. They are typically used to press flat items such as sheets. Tablecloths are also far quicker and more efficient for removing moisture from items than clothes dryer. Skilled operators can also press shirts and pants on a mangle. Some of the guys were permanently assigned down here. I counted down the 90 days of my temporary duty until I could get back to what I was trained for. You'd be surprised how much sewing was needed on the ship, from fixing torn uniforms to attaching new ratings badge for repairing on Midway flags. As the ship's tailor, I was one of the few guys on Midway who charged a fee for my work. The money went into the sailors' welfare fund. When the laundry was returned to our division, a big bag was dumped on the deck for us to sort. Good luck if you had stenciled names, if your stenciled names had faded. From a $150 Rolex to 50-cent tube of toothpaste in the ship's stores. Wow. A pack of Marlboros would cost me only 10 cents. Just listen to something. Sometimes they didn't have enough fresh water, and so even though they did an evaporative process, they still have to be careful and sparing, and sometimes it ran out in mid-shower and they still had to put on their uniform and get back to work, and so they were just so slippery and uncomfortable. Wow, radar technology, carrier air traffic control center, air warfare. Oh, who's this? Commander Anand and Lieutenant Commander Anand. They are operating a very high-tech ship, and she is in charge, though she's lieutenant officer.
Air warfare. You can strike missiles from here on.
Missiles. It's missiles, Daddy Joe. This is the command center, surface operation.
Now you can sit down there and push any button, turn any knob you want to.
Does it work?
Well, no, it's not, you're not going to have any effect. It's just
Sure.
people love to push buttons and turn knobs.
Oh, do they?
You thought it would strike a missile or something? Or what?
Without the arrows, I would totally get lost in here. We were on a warship, USS Missouri in Hawaii, in Oahu, and it kind of feels the same. I remember getting on the top and I was like, oh shoot, I'm scared. I have a fear of heights. Look at these steep, like, it's not even stairs. I would call this a ladder. This is the anchor. I can smell water, actually. Taking care of two 20-ton anchors at the end of a 20-ton chain took a lot of grunt work. Hazardous noise may cause hearing loss. Ear protection required. And this is the side of the ship. Can you feel the love tonight? In honor of those classmates who participated in the action of the Battle of Midway, the accelerated graduation of this class took place just 12 days after Pearl Harbor. Upwards of 1/3 of its 537 new signings. Wow, this is... There's no privacy when you sleep. Daddy Joe is saying this feels like exactly the same as USS Missouri, which is totally different. That is a battleship. This is an air flight carrier.
As Mama just says about my mountains, I shall give her the taste of the whole.
Those are all...
I shall give her the taste of her own medicine.
Baby Joe is listening. She's listening to it too. The engine that won the war. Wow. Pratt & Whitney R-28 Double Wasp. Look at this airplane. You can flip the wings up. Wow, there's really safe space. Totally feel the wind. What is this thing? You have a glass? What place wouldn't it be without a Jeff gift shop? On board, and Daddy Joe is hungry, so we are going to the flight deck. I wonder if the elevator is a new addition or if it's something that's been here even during the war. So this is a 25-man life raft emergency equipment. So it's got oars, it's got a boat, first aid kit, 25 survival food patches with 6 food bars. This is a runway. Wow, it's huge. Oh, in order to have enough parking space, they have folding wings. They wear different color shirts to indicate different jobs on this ship. Look at the helicopters over here. We're heading on this helicopter, Navy 66. Keep it extra steady. This is new technology. And it's a go. So some of these helicopters were used to save boats from pirates. The modern day pirate doesn't have the bandana and the earring. They are actually just random men with guns, and they want to be able to take a ship. And so what they do is they have these helicopters come bring military to fight them. So some people in the ship can stay in the citadel or the safe area while they wait for non-civilian people to come. So let's say someone went overboard. What they can do is take their pants off, tie it up in the leg area, throw it up in the air and bring it down so it can create a flotation device and potentially save you. Of course, there's certain situations where it's a little bit too windy for that, but Very smart. So that's the airplane that is used for its sonar, and it's to detect enemies 250 miles away. They say it's a fun aircraft to drive, except for when the weather is bad, because there's a huge disc on top that makes it very weather dependent. Craziness. Feels grand. And the city behind. You must say that at big cities there are some perks. These museums, they are out of this world. Wow. This is machine gun. Wow. You want me to turn it on for you?
I did already.
Oh, shabash. Ibujo's listening too. She's a little... Wanna hold my hand?
View out the windows of flight deck down there. You see an active aircraft carrier sitting across the way over there.
Oh wow. So I just climbed like a bunch of little steps to get up here.
Ship itself. So, the main character is up here. That chair right there says CEO on it. That's the captain's chair. Right? Nobody's allowed to sit in that chair, by the way, but the captain. So what do you think?
We are done with our tour of the USS Midway. It was a pretty good tour. I had a lot of fun on this tour, learned a lot of stuff. Now we are headed to REI. I had a quick meal on the ship. I had the carnita bowl. It was like pretty darn good. I was like impressed. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys.